Good evening and afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to the Weebz in the Hood podcast. I am your host, Iggy, and I am joined alongside with Derek,
Hi.
Malik,
What's up?
and Anthony.
Hello.
Forgot his name for a second.
Anthony's what?
It's been underrated shows, everybody.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just figured I'd get straight to the point.
Underrated anime.
Does it have to be
And-
underrated, or can it be shows that don't get enough attention in the modern scene?
So underrated.
Me too.
That could work because there are certain shows I want to
That,
talk
like, you
about.
don't hear people talking about ever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. We consider it underrated.
Yeah.
All right.
Who's gonna go first?
Well, what's an underrated show, guys?
Phantom
Well, the
Red.
Index Railgun series never gets talked about.
The Scientific
The what
Railgun
series?
series I think is good.
Index Railgun Accelerator. Certain
I
the
never
Tuaru.
even heard of that. Wow.
I'm sure you've seen the main girl from Railgun before. As like, just look up a certain scientific railgun.
She's everywhere, dude. You've seen her.
She is, but nobody who puts her as their profile picture has seen the show.
Yeah, it's kind of true.
Oh, this girl.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But nobody
seen
sees.
her.
She's cool. She's actually cool.
Does it feel like a
The
huge
show's
figure?
really good. Well, Index is not as good, I think, but
Does it feel like a huge figure?
Hmm?
Right? I guess maybe. Okay.
Anthony, why do you think that show deserves more attention?
well, I think Giguk did a very good video summing it up. I had started watching it before he put the video out, and I was like, whoa, he put the video out. But I don't know. It's not like your general 2008 power fantasy show. It's more it goes more into it, and a lot of the powers they make a lot of sense. And scientifically, certain things make a lot of sense as well when you look at it.
I feel like the
And
2000s.
the fights are just really good. It's just a good show. It's not amazing, but it doesn't get talked about enough.
I feel like the 2000s was a weird year for a lot of anime. Like you had like really, really like borderline weird, slice of life, or just really good shows in general.
The
You know.
2000s are considered the golden age of anime by a lot of people.
Yeah.
You had Naruto, One
the
Piece,
2000s
Bleach.
trying to evolve. I
You
guess,
had
but-
Haruzumiya, you had Death Note, Code Geass, you had Clannad, you had a freaking Canon 06, you had Angel
Part
Beats.
1 Naruto.
As I said, Naruto, One
Part
Piece,
one
Bleach.
Naruto.
And then now it's like really hit or miss. Either it's good or it's bad, or like
Yeah.
there's no. I feel like there's
That's
no in
true.
between.
2000s,
True.
a lot less anime came out, and the ones that did come out were usually quality.
Yeah, there was a lot of under like I honestly am gonna be completely honest. I feel like I just lost a train of thought. Wow.
Citrus.
Yes. Okay, can I talk about
Oh my god.
Phantom Record for the Phantom?
Sure.
Okay,
No, that's illegal.
stop. It was no. Okay, this show is at the time. I've seen darker stuff now, but I thought it was like the darkest show I've seen. It's about like it's about assassins, but they're like in modern times, right? So like there's really good shots, and it's about like this dude getting amnesia, the Japanese dude getting amnesia in America, and like this company kind of almost enslaves him to be an assassin. And like he's trying to get his memories back, but the only reason he has to live is to become an assassin. It's a really good show. It's by the same dude who wrote both Madoka Magica and Fate Zero. Same dude who wrote those.
That explains a lot.
Those
he-
are two shows I still need to watch.
But
Yeah,
Madoka, I think you should do Madoka first.
Madoka's
Yeah.
amazing.
First.
I can
I'm
talk
not
about
gonna
Madoka
finish it
Magica all day.
yet because Derek, once you come down here, we're gonna make my voice crack. We're gonna make my mom watch it.
Yeah. So I just think it's a good seinen. It's like a very dark thrill ride that the thing is, I will say the last arc isn't the best because like at that time like things kind of really predictable. But those first 10 or so episodes, you don't know what's gonna happen in the next one.
Yeah, I get it.
Cause like he slowly starts getting his memories back, and you kind of like get that's what the story said, kind of thing. But those first episodes, man.
So it's like it's sort of there's a lot of like plot holes, but like it fills the show fills it, you know,
Yeah.
like kind of like that.
No, there's
Like
not
it
plot
sort
holes.
of
It's
it
just he
pieces things
slowly gets
together.
memories back, and then.
Well, no, I mean not like plot holes. I mean like it sort of pieces itself
Missing
together,
pieces
and then
of a
like
puzzle.
Yeah,
and then
once everything's kind of
once
together, it's not as good as it was. It's still good, but when you're figuring things out, you feel bad for the dude.
a show that I thought was underrated, and Derek, you know this one, Sugure Children, whatever however you pronounce
Dude,
it.
yeah, I love that show.
It's such a it's like it's up there. Well, it's not like really like up there, but it's in like one of my favorite romance shows. It's really funny. Like it's so the whole show sort of I would not be doing that. The whole show goes through like the different types of like I have it pulled up right here. It sort of describes it shows the different like I guess aspects of like relationships and all that. So like there's like one couple who's like
Okay, I can explain it better. It's there's in this show there's multiple couples that you go through their relationships and the troubles of the relationship, but it's amazing.
Yeah. You don't really see that done a lot, you know.
The
now it's
president
just-
and the delinquent chick are the best couple.
the what was it the one the mom walked in or whatever. And
Yes,
they're, like,
yes,
kissing.
he's like, do you guys
Don't
need to
forget
leave?
to wear protection.
Yeah, don't forget to wear protection.
I love that show so much. When did it come out? Because I know it's been like
And then his mom talks to his dad, so like, you know what they're doing?
they're about to get it on. Don't go in there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's a good show, dude. It's nothing that amazing. It's just a fun
Play that clip editor.
12 episode romance.
That aired in 2017.
Okay.
In 3 years
Aired-
already, dang.
Jeez, I remember watching it like.
I remember as it was
2
coming
years
out.
ago. Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I
It
saw
was
the
coming
clip
out when I
where-
was watching anime. I just
I
didn't
saw
know
the
it existed.
clip where the what is it the delinquent girl, she's like, I kiss anybody for money, and then the president's like, how much? She's like 150,000 yen.
no,
He just pulls up. He
he
pulls
said-
up all the money.
She said, I sell my body for money. And he's all like, how much? She's all like, a certain amount. She's like, I forgot how much. Yeah, no, what? That was a lot. And he just pulls out all the money out of his pocket, and he unzips his pants.
My gosh, the show's weird. It's
And
like
then she's
weird,
all
but
like,
it's
what?
fun.
No!
Is that my cat? Where'd she go? Ah, she's at my feet. Hello.
Oh, God. Nekopara.
Well, yo,
Turn my thing on.
Iggy, it's soap, I swear. Anyway,
Anyway, you guys want to know an anime I feel is underrated?
what?
Look at her.
What?
Oh,
Look at the
Hi, cat.
Is she cute?
Yes, very cute. Cuter than Derek's cat. Okay.
you bitch.
She's meaner than Derek's cat.
Not even. My cat's bipolar. Your cat's just mean. My cat's bipolar. Like, he'll act like he loves you and then just bite you out of nowhere. You're like, freaking cat.
You wanna sit here, Flower? No, wait, don't get up on the. No, okay. Oh, she's playing with my gun. Then.
He's like,
Anyway,
yes.
an anime that I feel is underrated. I know Derek's seen it. I don't know if Anthony and Iggy have seen it or even heard of it, but it's an anime called K.
K was great.
That's good. That's literally what it's called. It's just the letter K. That's it. That's the title.
Oh,
Stands for
stop
King.
touching the laptop, you swine.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I love you. Come here, Flower. No, I haven't. I've heard of it, but I haven't watched it.
Yeah, for anyone wondering, K is a series about this teenage boy in high school who is seen on video committing a murder, but he has no memory of this murder. And the person he killed was in this gang, and that gang's coming after him to get revenge. So he's just trying to go around trying to clear his name and trying to figure out what actually happened. It's really cool. It's really interesting. I feel like if you watch it, you will like it.
People who don't like it have one, not seen it all, or two, haven't paid attention enough.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you pay attention, you will understand it and you will like it.
Same with making to city actors. People don't like it because they don't pay attention. When in reality,
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Yeah, because new anime fans don't like shows that make them think.
I can,
Because they
Yeah,
have
they just
brains,
like
that's
watching
the
Big
thing.
Boom Boom. And Big Milk Teas.
if it's a show with a retarded MC and just makes big boom booms everywhere, then
Big Milky.
Yo, dude, Code Geass, low-key bad anime. Anyways,
let me just say this real quick.
You're gonna call out somebody?
No.
No.
Making a call out post on my twitter.com.
Anyway,
You have
I
a
don't
small.
like Kokias. You have a small peen. It's the size of this walnut, but way smaller.
I mean, you're not wrong, but like, I'm not gonna say you're right.
What was it that he said when he? Oh my gosh, never mind.
I don't know how
Whatever.
people can think that's a bad show. I don't understand it.
A lot of new anime. Like the problem is,
it's because the art
is-
style and the characters look
it's
weird.
okay. A lot of the people that are like
animation
considered-
old.
like a lot of the people that we got from the Ninja Apocalypse were Demon Slayer fan. Like, well, I mean, they were Ninja fans
No,
to begin
there's
with.
even newer fans that are coming too. They're the people who are watching like it on Netflix for like the first time. They're watching random stuff on they're watching like
They
Haikyuu
watch
and like
they watch
Hunter
like
x Hunter on
Squid
Netflix.
Girl, and then they're like, "This show is the pinnacle of anime." You know?
Squid Girl.
Squid Girl.
That's
Squid
my
Girl's
watch
so
list
good.
on my phone is Squid Girl, and
It's not bad.
somebody
man.
told me to watch it, and then I just never did.
Anyway,
watch
what
it.
I was
It's
saying,
weird.
is that for anyone that does want to watch K, there is a specific order. First, you watch season 1, and then you watch the movie K Missing Kings, and then after that, you watch season 2 K Return of Kings. I guess.
Or
that's
you
really-
watch the movie afterwards and nothing makes sense to you because you're me. Anyways.
Yeah. Yeah. Trust me, Derek. I almost made that same mistake too.
Oh, I did.
Can we just talk about the current state of the anime community with the just the whole how fans are, acting, I guess.
I don't know if we mentioned this in the previous episode, but just in case we didn't, you guys remember when Haiku's fans and Attack on Titan fans were going at each
Yes,
other?
dude, it was so good.
I don't
Oh
even
my
get that. The shows aren't similar at all. One's like super plot heavy, and one's a sports show. They're
Yeah,
super
what-
different.
It
That's
was
not
so
something
good.
you can compare. I like them both, but I don't think you can compare
See,
Haikyuu, and they're not the
you
same
really
type
can't.
of show.
They don't compare. They don't like.
Yo,
Like, why-
Haiku is more intense and has better villains.
It has better villains, guys.
Oh, there's better
Oh,
villains than any
man.
MHA villain.
I actually like Shigaraki.
Honestly, it really does actually.
It
Though. They're
probably
not even
does.
villains. They're semi-antagonists, but also not really.
They're just kids from another school.
Yeah. And like,
Bunch of villains.
I don't understand how people are like, oh my gosh, Oikawa, he's such a great villain. He's literally just like, Tristan, do you think Oikawa is a better villain than like any anime villain that you've ever seen? Like, remember the doctor guy, the teacher guy from Erase? Do you think Oikawa? Remember Oikawa? You watch IQ with me. Remember that? Remember Oikawa? Do you think he's better than any anime villain you've seen ever?
My favorite anime
Yeah.
villain
Which
is...
one? Who is he better than? He's not even a villain.
See, I feel like
He's joking. What?
Full Metal fans were just
Oh.
busy watching and laughing from their throne of #1 in MAL, which is literally just a number. Like, I don't see why they take it so seriously.
Well, I don't know if it. I
Because
don't think
nothing can ever
FMAB
be
deserves
better
to be
than
there
Full Metal
anymore.
Alchemist
There's-
Brotherhood. Full Metal
there's-
Alchemist
there's
Brotherhood will
better
always be my
stuff.
fault.
I like things better.
Attack on Titan season 3.
I like Attack on Titan 3. Season 3 is way better than
I
Full Metal
agree.
Brotherhood.
I might
I
start
don't know
watching
if
that.
it'll-
You know, I'm gonna add this when I watch this right now, and I'll watch Attack on Titan.
Season
I don't
3 of
remember
Attack on
when that was.
Titan
I
is
got a few episodes in.
one
I
of
do
the...
think Steins Gate deserves to be above FMAB.
Oh, easily.
Friggin' Legend of the Galactic Heroes should not be number 5. I think it should be above. I haven't watched Gintama though.
Gintama people say only gets better after episode 92, which makes sense because it's like
Well,
over
that's
1,000
92
episodes.
episodes though. That's
Hmm.
like One Piece gets better after episode 476, guys. I
Mhm.
swear.
You're not wrong.
No, think about
92 episodes of not
Gintama's
fun.
longer than One Piece though. Gintama's like over 1,000 episodes, like 1,400 something.
I searched up Attack on Titan on Crunchyroll, and the second thing, like, the first thing that comes up is, "Do you love your mom?" and two hit
Yes. Another underrated show. I'd say Attack on Titan season 3 is underrated because people only know about the first season from a couple years ago.
Yeah, oh my god, I hate it when people say part 1 was bad or boring. It wasn't.
No,
I actually liked
honestly,
the first season more than anything else I've seen, for Attack on Titan.
the thing is, people say like
The first one's 24, the second one's like 13, and then the third one is like 25 or something.
Holy cow!
the thing
Yeah.
It's not that long.
the thing about Attack on Titan, like, I honestly didn't like the first season when it first came out, like when all the hype was going on, right? couple years ago. But
Like,
now I think it deserves all the
There's
praise that it got.
context to season 3.
Now I think it deserves all the praise. All the praise that it got
At the
then,
time,
it deserves now.
At the time, season 1 of Attack on Titan was airing. A lot of people were like, "Oh, it's overrated. It's overrated." Now everyone's like, "It's a masterpiece." You know, they just didn't get it. It was like building up.
Just because
I watched all of season 1.
I'd say that. Honestly, I'd also say Code Geass in this day and time. Why are people hating on it? I think it's underrated these days.
Because they're new anime fans. Okay, it's not My Hero Academia.
they don't. Their brains. That's literally. I'm literally convinced that they don't like things that make them think.
Honestly,
They don't like having to.
these new anime fans don't like Death Note. They don't like Code Geass.
Why
They don't
is-
like Erase.
Kaguya-sama season. Why is Kaguya-sama season 2 number 23 on ML? I don't like how that happens when like a new show will come out and it's not better than things that it's above.
Unless
but
it's
it'll still get
Interspecies
voted
Reviewers,
up
because
to
that deserves number 1, dude.
five.
Interspecies Reviewers deserves number 1.
Speaking of Attack on Titan, something that
That was
also,
kind of funny.
I guess you could say, was around the time of Attack on Titan. Correct me if I'm wrong. But something that I personally find to be underrated is Sword Art Online.
Okay. I don't
So
think it's
the only-
underrated.
only
I think
the
it's
first season.
overhated.
The first season. I feel like it's an underrated.
I think
like,
that it's
of its
I
time-
actually would have to agree that Sword Art Online is it's still good.
it's an underrated classic of its time. Not a classic of all time, but of its time. You know.
The thing is, people want to act like Sword Art
It's a
Online is the worst
trendsetter.
anime of all time, when there's plenty of anime out there that's worse than SAO.
My Hero.
Yeah, no, SAO's got the fat hate train. I still don't like the show very much. The first season was okay. I still don't like the
first
show.
season was-
I don't like the
But
show
it
too much
gets-
either, but I
gets
think
to
it's
be because it's funny to hate on it.
it gets way too much hate. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
that bad.
It's not an awful show, but it's not like a great show. You know.
I still like Log Horizon.
Well,
Log Horizon's better in every way, dude.
More politics and hamburger stands.
Log
Log
Horizon.
they're like Sword Art Online. They're like, all right, guys, let's start killing each other. And then Log Horizon, they're like, all right, we need to get fat stacks. Let's just make a hamburger stand so people can actually taste food. It's funny.
It's a
Plus the openings, I actually like I like Database more than any SAO opening.
I like Log Horizon's romance a lot more too.
Log
SAO's
Horizon's just
romance.
good.
Literally, SAO's romance is I'm gonna invite you. to my
SAO's
house."
romance
Saying.
made no sense.
Wait, why did you create this game again? I don't know.
He's legit.
Yeah, that's literally what happened. That's literally what
Yeah.
happened.
And then Gunga Online happened, and they're like, guess what? You can't die in the game anymore. And then like the plot is like, man, I want to kill myself.
And
That's
then
like the
season-
main villains.
Season
like-
2, they tried to make it seem like Kirito's this like really deep character because he killed someone.
Because he killed
Yeah.
Didn't
one
he kill, like,
person.
a whole ton of people.
He
and
killed like
then,
a bunch of like no-name random gamers, like a
and-
thousand
and-
times.
He did.
And then that's also the same scene in the bridge when the chick is like, when he like cuts the chick, she's like, "This is the deepest you'll ever be inside a woman."
Yes.
Well, yeah, let's get that
That's
clip up again
amazing.
because I put that up.
There's so many
Yeah.
shows that are way too low on MAL that could be number one, and I would be fine with it. Like Monster.
The only time
March comes in like a
Solo
lion
and
deserves to be
Band
top
together
10.
is when number one's taken.
I think Planet
Doesn't-
After Stories are the top 10.
Let's see. There's plenty. There's a lot that could be. Mushishi could be number one, and I don't know why it's not
Unpopular
higher.
opinion: Kaguya-sama is overrated.
Uh,
Oh
No,
god.
I wouldn't say
You're
so.
depends. That definitely is an unpopular opinion.
I think it deserves the hype. It's not. People don't go crazy
Well,
over
I don't
Richard.
think it should be number 10 on MAL. I'll agree with that much.
Oh no, me
No,
neither.
these
I'm
are
just
really
saying,
low.
like in the
Number 10 for real?
community, I think
yes,
it deserves
sir.
all of it.
Oh wait, no, it's my bad. It's like
The
25.
problem with it is that we see like
No, it's
we
23.
get that people enjoy it, but the people that enjoy it are just really, really annoying. Well, and it's also pretty overrated too. I've seen
I
it.
wouldn't say it's overrated.
I like it a lot.
not
I
as
think
great
it's
as-
funny. It's not like
it is-
some
it's not as-
super
yeah.
masterpiece, but I
It's
think
not
it's
a
really
masterpiece.
funny.
A lot
I
of people
just-
make it out to be
The thing
like,
is,
the greatest
every
romance of
single
all time.
episode. Okay, I've never seen an anime like this where every single episode I'm laughing. Every episode. Every episode I have laughed out loud hard at least one time.
Depending, I don't know how many episodes the second season is. Maybe I should watch it, but I read the
They should
manga
add
after. I'm
if
caught up
Love
with
is
the
War is so
manga.
funny, they should put laugh tracks in it, make it like Full House.
Ishigami's
Big Bang Theory.
Ishigami's way too relatable, dude.
Ishigami's catchphrase is Bazinga.
Ishigami,
Bazinga, I hate women.
Ishigami is literally, dude. That one episode when he's all like, I'm gonna go study. He's like, this young man is lying. He's gonna go play the new video game he bought. I'm like, I never related to a character more in my life.
Bazinga.
No, he's great. He gets even better in the manga. Like he actually the manga goes into some hardcore character development, which is really weird, specifically for him.
Dude, right now they're freaking developing Kaguya and Shigeru's relationship. Like, they're developing a
Whoa,
relationship.
spoilers.
Ah, they're developing the relationship in a romance show.
That's actually rare for a lot of romances, to be honest.
That's true.
Uh,
Well, yeah, because their relationship doesn't change until the end for a lot.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Kaguya and
Yeah.
Shiragane's actually does change.
I've seen a lot of romances. A lot of them are bad. That's why I try to make Malik watch the good ones.
I,
Yeah.
they,
I'm
tried
watching,
forcing me to watch
I'm watching
Toradora.
Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun on Netflix, like intermittently.
That show's funny.
They,
It is funny.
a few other people tried.
That's
to
another
watch
underrated romance.
Toradora. And well, I kind of dropped it. So.
Golden Time's better than Toradora, don't have me. Anyways,
You guys,
I haven't
would you
watched
guys-
Golden
Bunny,
Time.
I'd say Bunny Girl Senpai is better than Toradora by a
oh,
long shot.
easily, dude. Bunny Girl
Easy.
Senpai is like my
By a long
top
shot.
5 romances.
I would have to agree plot-wise, but I actually liked Toradora more.
No. The thing about Toradora is...
And the opening and outro were both just.
I like Toradora's opening more.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, if we're going
I
off
like-
if we're going off the movie, I would say
Yeah,
Bunny Girl
the-
Senpai hands down. But
I haven't seen the movie.
if we're going off the
I don't
anime,
know.
that's
Either way.
close. The movie makes Bunny Girl Senpai just 10 times better. Plus the outro, I like how the outro per arc, the girl that was focusing on the arc
Oh,
in the
yeah,
outro.
singing it is different.
Yeah, depending, the voice actors saying the outro depending on what arc
Yeah,
it is.
that's kind of cool. I still think I like Toradora more, but Bunny Girl Senpai,
When you compare
It's
the
pretty
two,
good.
like
it's also not entirely. It doesn't feel as complete for some reason to me.
Bunny Girl.
Watch
Senpai?
the movie. The movie completes
That's
it.
probably a good idea.
The movie
That
completes
makes
it.
sense. That's why I do think it is better though, like
oh, excuse me.
objectively.
I think it's objectively better, but I can see how somebody like Toradora more.
I actually do like Taiga more than I like Mai though.
No.
Well, I do. I like her.
People
More. I
only
think
like
she's
Tiger
better.
because she's a little girl.
Oh no! You know who I like? I like Minori more than I like any of them. The friggin' the noodle-armed red-hair girl from Toradora. She's in like my top. She's in like my top 20.
No, mine's like my top 5. I like mine a lot.
Mine's not up there for me. I like the Well, I like them all in that show actually. It was like the Clone Wars. That's what happened in that show. It was the Clone Wars.
Clone Wars.
Lol.
You don't remember
Anyways,
that? You don't remember when the Clone Wars? It was just 2 clones, or 1 clone, I guess.
What was else on this underrated show? Because I said like Code Geass in these days because everybody
I
freaking
don't
hates
know.
on it.
Would you guys say Plastic Memories is underrated?
Yeah, nobody talks about
Yeah,
it.
nobody talks
I love
about
that show.
Yeah. Derek got me to
That was
watch
excellent.
that a while ago.
That show's really good. It made me feel
Yeah.
cozy a lot. I liked it when they were like sitting and it was like raining outside the apartment. I really liked that.
Yeah, the first episode made me cry.
And like
First episode
every
was-
episode was sad, except for like I don't know if it's like around like episode 6 or 7 when she like got a weapon and like started chasing down people and like started shooting with that.
Yeah,
That was kind of
Yeah.
weird.
I think the first episode and last episode were the 2 saddest stuff.
Dude, when I watched the first episode, I just thought to myself, "Oh, I'm in for a good one."
Yeah, no, they would always it'd be like, oh, this robot's gonna die, and then they were like, okay, and then they all cried, and I was like, yep, I'm crying now.
Yep, I'm trying to.
Oh my god.
And then she whispers something in their ear, and then it'd be like,
I hope
having
one
a-
day you'll be reunited with the ones you cherish.
Yeah.
Remember it.
So
I've seen that show way too many times.
I need to rewatch it. That show's good.
Yeah.
So
me
I
too.
rewatched it like 2 weeks ago. I freaking.
I'm rewatching Blind S because that is also
Why?
underrated. But
It's not underrated
I
at
enjoyed
all.
it. I thought it was pretty fun.
How dare you enjoy a moe show? You're evil.
Plan is pretty moe, to be honest. Anyways, yeah, Blind S is underrated as well, Richard.
Zombieland Saga was underrated.
Iggy, Zombieland Saga was underrated. You know how many memes there are of Zombieland Saga and Blind S?
Well, I mean, you don't see them any. Like, it's not.
I
as, like,
see them
fluffy,
everywhere.
Like,
Smile, sweet,
like,
sister,
okay,
and
at
kiss,
the
surprise.
time
You know,
of airing, it
popular
was
one.
crazy, but now it's like everything's just silent. You know.
I completely
I
figured
mean,
it.
yeah, there was that little spike.
I don't think Blind S is underrated at all. I think it's overrated, no, if anything. I didn't care for that show.
Why not?
I just,
Derek, you're tall. Okay, your opinion doesn't matter.
I'm saying,
Yeah,
I don't think Blind
stupid
S is...
shelf.
Estante. I don't think Blind S is underrated at all.
Well, I mean, I just don't see like I've never like come like a lot of people that I talk to or like, oh, Zombie Saga, what's that? You know, like for the time that it was in, for how huge it was, it really the fan base kind of just died.
Yeah, it kind of died out. I agree with that. I never
Not
watched it.
Blendas. Blendas memes are still around.
I haven't watched
Derek, maybe your
Blundas.
algorithm.
Oh wait, no, yeah,
maybe your
I did
algorithm.
watch Blundas.
I
Derek,
feel like
maybe your
people
algorithm on
know.
Instagram is just screwed up because like all you're seeing is the same Zombie Saga memes, whereas I am only seeing Kaguya-sama memes.
Kaguya-sama memes are funnier though. Anyways,
Okay,
there
some
we
of them
go.
are actually really good.
Hey, 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 you know me. Okay, Malik, what?
The meme is so annoying.
Because you haven't seen this shit. You say it's overrated, but you haven't even finished the first season.
I did finish the first season.
What
I
happens in
watched
the
the
end?
first season on Hulu.
What happens in the end? What happens in the end?
Derek, I like
You don't
half these shows that
remember?
I watch.
At
I
the
have
end,
these shows I
basically,
want
so
to
what
forget.
Kaguya was doing was she was trying to make herself out as the villain so that she could change the entire world. You don't remember that?
I don't even.
Why are you talking about Code Geass right now, Anthony?
That's not Code Geass. Shut up. That's Kaguya-sama Love is War.
Definitely Kaguya-sama, definitely.
That's why it's Love is War. It's war.
I barely remember like a lot of the shows that I watch.
It's funny. That's just funny.
Anthony, why are you describing the
I
ending
don't
of Code
listen. I
Geass?
barely laugh to
Oh,
anything. Okay.
shut up.
A lot of the laughs I'd make are fake, so I could sound like I'm having a good time, so people don't get concerned over my mental health. Anyway, moving
I'm
on.
just over
What?
Anthony fucking describing the ending
Okay.
of...
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna get some food.
No, shut up. Eric, stop talking. You're gonna spoil
Yeah,
it.
you're tall. Your opinion doesn't matter. What you get for being tall?
Yeah, Shelf. Tall in the old
Go.
things.
Go back to the closet.
Would you get back in the closet, please?
Would you get back in the closet,
Come
please?
on, Can you get back in the closet, please?
Dude, Anthony, I finished Code Geass. I finished watching Code Geass again, right?
Funny, that was funny.
I finished it. Well, I was watching Code Geass again, right?
Podcast.
I finished watching Code Geass again, right? And you're right, the guys were following the Lelouch around Cuban Day.
Yeah, they do. They follow him around. It's funny.
They're trying to get a kiss from Lelouch. I love that show.
I don't have it muted. Yeah, I'm gonna bring some.
Bring the plate back.
Yeah,
Cool.
alright. While we're waiting for Iggy.
I'm here still, fools.
Oh, you said you were freaking getting food.
I said I was gonna bring you guys with me.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I didn't hear that.
You guys.
Yu Yu Hakusho's underrated.
So, Malik, do you have an underrated show?
Yes, I do. This is a show I watched pretty recently, actually. Blue Exorcist. I feel like
You don't
that's
I
hear
probably...
see why
about
it's
it.
underrated.
Yeah, I feel like it's underrated. I liked
I
it.
feel like
It's
it
good.
had a big following like 4 years ago.
Yeah, kind
I
of.
remember
Once the
people
manga
talking about
ended, it
it.
kind of died out though. Because the manga ended.
It's popular among middle schoolers.
It's
I know
on
that for
Netflix,
sure.
isn't it? There's a
Yeah.
lot of
It's
stuff
on
that's on
Netflix.
Netflix.
But like I said, the manga
really
ended
like
like 2 years ago, and now nobody was
Oh,
talking
I'm
about it.
watching Girls in Panzer with my little brother. That's that's an underrated show. That show has no right to be as good as it is. It's
The
like
writing
literally-
is really good though.
There's a scene in the movie where they literally get like they get a tank and they ride it down escalators without breaking the glass.
It wasn't escalators. It was they ride. Oh, maybe it was escalators. But they ride like one of the Italian
They go
tank
inside
down
the
in
shop.
the movie.
They go down a shopping center.
Well,
they go
because
to, like,
the,
a
the
second-
the movie takes place in an abandoned theme park.
No,
Yeah, it
in the
does.
beginning of the movie. In the beginning of the movie, city. And they go to like a shopping
I need to
center.
rewind. I don't know. It's been like 4 years.
Yu Yu Hakusho's underrated. Don't at me.
Yu Yu Hakusho is underrated.
Everybody only talks about Hunter x Hunter, and well, Hunter x Hunter's
I've never
objective.
heard anybody say Yu Yu
What do you
Hakusho.
mean Hunter x Hunter's underrated?
No, I'm
Everybody
saying,
knows what
I'm
he's
saying all everybody already talks about is Hunter x Hunter. Well, it's objectively better than Yu Yu Hakusho. I actually prefer
Oh.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Togashi's work.
Yeah.
I thought you were just talking about it in general.
No,
It's
I'm
like-
saying compared to Hunter x Hunter, like
Those are
nobody.
the only works that anybody's ever heard of, though. I don't even know of any other ones. Let's see.
Cause
What, Hunter x
I
Hunter?
prefer Yu Yu Hakusho over Hunter x Hunter personally.
Yeah, me too.
I like the main characters more,
Yu Yu Hakusho is funnier.
especially Yusuke over Gon any day.
Konosuba's a bit overrated.
I don't care if she's a baby or someone's
But it's
grandma.
fun.
I'll still knock her out.
Hey, block baby bitch.
I watched the
Hey,
first
Get
two
that
episodes.
back, you old bitch!
I watched the first 2 episodes of Yu Yu Hakusho, and I was really tired, so I cried at the first one.
Dude, Kuwabara's voice acting in the dub is so good.
It's funny. No, the second episode's funny.
Dude,
I
but
actually really like Kuwabara.
people hate on him a
Yeah.
lot.
Thank you. People hate on Kuwabara all the time, and I don't get it.
Hey, Yusuke, oh, you're talking really hot shit. Wait, isn't Keiko
People
supposed to
hate
be
on
your girl?
Dr. Stone for no reason.
Does it get hate? It shouldn't. If it
Doctor
does.
Dr. Stone gets a lot of hate. When it
Really?
first came out,
Oh,
It
you know
gets a
what?
lot
Yeah,
of
it
hate?
does. Yeah, it does. People say.
Because-
I remember a while ago, people were like, Fire Force is better than Dr. Stone. When they were
No.
fan service. Our Fire Force has big milky.
I hate that. That's why I stopped watching that show, is because the quality would shift really bad. Like the animation would be really good during one fight, and then like it would just be terrible the next.
You want to know a
Has-
show that
has a
has
Demon
good fan
Slayer.
service
And
and
then,
good
like-
story? It's called Code Geass. You should watch.
And then
Good
it's
game.
and then like every other fight he'd like there'd be like an emotional scene and it would completely just get pooted out by him touching a girl's boob, and I'm like, that I don't need that. That's not fun. I want to watch
Isn't
that.
it made? Isn't it made by
Soul Eater's
David,
author, but Soul Eater's
No,
10
no,
times
it's made
better.
by David Productions, isn't it?
Yeah, it's made by the same people who they
yeah,
wasted their
that
budget.
Soul
That's
Eater
actually
is a
part
better. Soul Eater's better in every way.
Part 6.
Soul Eater is better.
Fire Force was not good.
Oh wait, hey, hold
I
on.
watched
If
it.
we're talking,
That's good.
if we're talking about underrated anime, how have we not brought up Vinland Saga yet?
Oh, yeah, this is true.
Yeah, nobody watched it. That's and
Yeah,
nobody.
and it's a shame no one watched it.
Yeah, it's really sad.
People,
Everyone
I remember
was
I
busy
slept
watching
on it.
Demon Slayer.
I watched the first few episodes and then I didn't, and then I stopped watching it, and then like another one of my friends was like, "Hey Anthony, watch the show," and I was like, "Okay," and then I started watching it. I was like, "Man, this is fire!" And then when the last episode came out, I was like, "Dang."
people say the
Yeah.
next arc that's gonna get animated is one of the best arcs in the entire series.
I need to read the manga. That's what I need
Yeah,
to do.
I'm gonna read the manga. I'm not waiting for.
I'm not. I'm
season
waiting for
I'm
it.
waiting for Doctor Stone season 2.
Doctor Stone, aren't they doing a movie for Doctor Stone?
Are they? Is it a movie? I don't know.
I heard it was no. Well, they did say season 2 because at the end of the last episode for season 1, they did say season 2 confirmed, but they didn't say like when they were gonna do it.
Well, they said Stone Wars confirmed is what they said. That's just the next arc.
Was it Stone Wars? I thought it was season 2.
I think so. Wait,
Anyways, Vinland Saga is better than Demon Slayer. I don't care what he says.
On
I
God, no
want-
cap.
I don't think nobody
Okay.
who's watched both of them can be like, "Herring it, it's better." Nobody
Well, I
can
mean-
say that.
Except
does
somebody
If it
named.
makes- if it makes
Except
people
somebody
think
named
it's
Malik
not.
knows. We have a
What?
friend who was
Wait,
defending the ending to Demon Slayer.
Okay, let's not
Oh,
talk
you're
about that.
talking about that.
That ending was atrocious. It pissed me
Yeah, it
off
wasn't very
so
good.
bad.
I like this. I like this second to last chapter. I didn't like the last one.
I didn't like the last arc.
Well, yeah, the last arc was
It
bad,
should've-
but it was one fight. It wasn't really an arc, really.
Yeah, and that
It
one
should've,
fight, the main. No.
Hold on, isn't the upcoming Infinity Train arc just like one really long, unnecessarily long fight?
That's a cool. That's a cool. No, it's more than one fight, really. It's got a few. I don't know how they're gonna fit it all in one. Well,
I
know
actually
they're
like
switch it out of it.
the train arc.
That
I
was
actually really
cool.
enjoy it. That's one of my more favorite
That was
arcs in
a
that
cool-
show.
And
I haven't
then
read the
Goku's
manga,
gonna-
but there's some people I know that tried spoiling it for me, and I was like, yeah, I'm not seeing.
I don't like how they kill off main characters in that show. They just like kill them off and like don't.
No,
ever
the
really-
deaths don't mean anything. They're
Hey,
not
Travis-
Speaking
They're-
of
they're
Demon
uncomfortable.
Slayer, speaking of Demon Slayer, you guys remember that one night when that one guy posted all those spoilers underneath the Euphoria post,
Oh,
and then he
shout
got
out
like
to
300 people replying to him.
yeah.
shout out to a guy on Instagram real quick. If you guys don't mind me doing that, his name is Sinbad or whatever. He basically dropped the spoilers from Demon Slayer and just acted like it was nothing.
Fun.
And the second comment was fix your manga too. Honestly, the
Demon Slayer fans of the show the most anyway. Like the manga fans will be like, "Man, I read the manga and guess what? You like that character? Well, that sucks. I'm not gonna say what happens to them though." And it's like, bro, they obviously died.
Yeah,
They're definitely like this baby's first anime.
it's the My Hero Academia effect. Anyways,
I love Sinbad. That dude's funny.
yeah,
I just followed him after
Vinland
that.
is better than Demon Slayer. I don't
I followed him after that because that's the Chad move.
like. Vinland's so
Finland is
good.
way better. That shouldn't even be a competition.
Yeah,
Hey,
but Demon Slayer
you
won
should
Anime of the
know,
Year. But Demon Slayer won Anime of the Year.
It-
I'm like,
Listen,
That's
why-
why,
okay,
okay, that's if you're going to watch anime awards, there's only one anime of the year that you should really consider watching, and it's Main Abyss, and then the rest just watch Best Drama, because Erased won Best Drama 2017, and that was objectively better than Yuri on Ice.
Didn't Vinland win Best Drama?
Finland won Best Drama this year.
freaking deserved it.
Vinland got hoed, to say the least.
Just watch. Don't watch Best Anime unless you're watching Main Abyss, and just watch Best Drama.
No, I think it's safe to say that we could probably start like discussing overrated shows because
I like
think
Demon Slayer.
there's plenty that we can talk about.
Overrated
Well,
shows,
okay, let's
huh?
not say we can't only say My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer,
God.
because that's just we already. I think the like the 5 people who watch us already understand that we don't like them.
Konosuba.
Yeah.
Do you think Demon Slayer? I think Konosuba is slightly overrated.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
The first
I
season, I don't
think
think
it's
so. But
good.
the second season, I think like nothing really changed.
I think it's funny. The movie's good, and I read some of the light novels, and they're pretty good. But I don't think it's like some bastion of isekai prodigy that it's made out to be.
I enjoyed Negan Life more, to be honest.
I think Konosuba is alright, but just
I can't say
Yeah,
which one
I
I
enjoy it.
enjoyed more.
Yeah.
haven't
Neither of
seen
those are my favorite isekai.
No Game No Life has JoJo references in it, and a lot of them.
I've seen the JoJo references.
Yeah.
The mangas, the light
There's
novel
a
has
JoJo
it.
reference in, like, the second episode. Or
Dude, there's a
something.
freaking Castle in the Sky reference. It's amazing.
Yeah.
What? What's you laughing at?
Overrated.
I don't really like a lot of isekai. Like I think the whole, I think it's just being overused at this point.
Well,
there's
yeah,
so much
genre's
isekai,
tired.
That's the meme,
I
Iggy.
know.
Well, yeah, the genre's tired now, and also the genre's. Well, you know what a good one that's coming out right now is what's it called? I'll pass Lead to Doom. My next life is a villainess.
Yes, I love that show so much.
It's funny and it's nice and I actually like that show.
Wait,
And
are
it's
you
not a
caught
big-
up? Are you caught up? Are you caught
Oh,
up?
this one.
No, I'm not.
my
I'm not
next
caught up.
episode.
I'm on episode 4.
Dude,
You know what?
I
I'm
love the
gonna
main
watch
girl
just
so
the
much.
season.
I love
I
her.
don't want to watch it now. Let me add the queue.
Dude,
It's
that show's
funny. and it's good.
fire. Like, it's a wholesome
I
romance.
honestly-
That's a wholesome harem.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
kind of watch Konosuba, but it's
Like, the girl has, like, the guy... Dude, the girl is liked by both the guys and the girls. They all want to date her. It's freaking funny.
Oh, so is the one black-haired dude. Like, remember when her little stepbrother got a fat boner for him? Remember that?
Yes, he's all like...
No.
He's all like, even works against men. I'm like, what? Her little brother's
What's
best
an
boy, though.
overrated
Her
show?
little brother's best boy, though. Like, I mean,
I agree.
I love him so much.
Overrated.
Dude, when he with the axe busted down the door to get his attention.
You know,
Good show.
Oh, you know what I think is overrated now, more recently? Like, I still think I love it a lot, and it's really good. I think JoJo's is overrated a lot. Especially with the new fan base latching onto it.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
It's not a whole lot, but, like, they definitely think it's better than it actually is. And they
I
think
can agree
too
with that
much about
completely.
it. What?
I can agree with that completely.
Yeah. Oh, One Punch Man, that's super overrated.
Oh yeah, I agree.
It's a good show. A lot of good shows that are just like people make them out to be masterpieces. Death Note, One Punch Man.
I think Black Clover is better than My Hero Academia, but nobody else thinks.
I'm loving Black Clover. I'm reading it and it's
There's-
great.
What chapter you
I
on?
don't even know which side to be on for Black Clover. Like everybody's like
I'm
it's
not
bad, it's
super
good,
far.
you know. Like the same
read
people
it.
that say it's bad.
Can't-
Just
think
read
Don't
it.
be on the side and think about it. Yeah.
The thing is about Black Clover, people who've watched it either love it or hate it, but people who read it love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm on the part where they
No,
where they
but like everybody that I talk to, they'll be like the manga's bad, but the anime's good, and then 5 seconds later, oh the anime's bad, but the manga's good. You know.
well the anime's not
It's like-
terrible. It's just the manga's done.
I hear
consistently
the
better.
art is a lot better, but I don't even do like
The manga is
this one-
better paced and has better art style.
The manga's pacing is so much fun. It's just like constant, non-stop action, but somehow still has character development within there.
Yeah. Well, because the character development happens during the action, which I think is really nice.
Yeah, it
it's,
does-
it's,
it does
it's a
really well.
change of pace because it's literally like balls to the wall all the time. Like, it's fun. It's just a lot of fun.
It's just fun. That's what people always say. Like, what's your favorite Black Clover? I'm like, it's the most fun I've ever had reading something. Just fun, straight up fun.
Yeah.
What are you? What chapter? What arc you on? What are you doing?
I'm in the 30s for the chapters, so not super far, but I'm on there. They met up, like they went to the one dungeon thing, and then they came back, and then like Julius Caesar invited them over to have a party, and then they're all having a party, and some crazy
Julius
guys,
Caesar?
zombies. and some
Oh yeah,
crazy guys-
the capital got invaded right now,
yeah, that's where I am.
and then Austin's all like, "Don't you dare say that about Noel."
Yeah.
Oh wait, I think Anthony and I are on the same arc.
Heck yeah.
Yo,
It's
but
fun.
but Yami's still the best character though. Like,
What's good, bitches? Still breathing.
Dude,
I like all of the what is it? Okay, because the manga calls it different things. But
The black
is
bulls.
it black? It's black bulls, right? Not
It's
black
Black
sheep.
Bull.
Black Bulls.
Black sheep's rod. Not black sheep's rod. Got it.
No, it's Black Bulls.
The Black Bull. I
Okay,
love
yeah.
all of them. I love Luck. I love Noelle. I love Magmar. I love Asta so much.
I know people like Noelle because Big Milky.
Noelle's like my favorite, one of my favorite
Noelle's
characters.
an actual good character.
Yeah, she's really nice.
She like soccer done right. Like she starts off useless, but she actually becomes very useful.
She's not even like useless. She just doesn't. She can't control.
She can't
like,
control it.
People can't control it.
She's just a good Sakura.
Oh, you know what's something that nobody talks about, but I'm glad they don't talk about it because if new anime fans got a latch on it, I would kill myself. What is a Assassination Classroom? They would ruin that show.
Oh god,
no.
yeah. They would be like, it's so
Imagine-
boring. Nothing happened.
Imagine the amount of like gay tentacle hentai that would come
That's
from
exactly
that.
what would happen.
Oh my
That's-
Yeah, there would be
scared of it. It's
so.
like-
there would be
Guys, there's already
Call them their spirit animal or something, and be like, yeah, okay, that's great.
there's already
okay.
enough bad
Dude,
fan art of that from the
imagine-
original
yeah,
fans.
yeah,
Okay, you know how
it's
much
already
karma?
happening to old shows right now.
Do you know how much
Yeah,
karma?
fans-
That's happening to Avatar right now. People are like, I literally like went onto Instagram and like one of the I went into like the little search tab and one of the things was like Doctor K-pop Zuko can't hurt you, and then like K-pop Zuko, and I was like, man, I hate this. And then like one of my friends, and she doesn't even watch anime, got really mad over it too because it's like part of her childhood. I was like, yeah, that's how it is. Welcome to the party.
What was
Yep.
no what was that?
There's already enough
earlier
Nagi.
where it was
Oh
It was like-
yeah, I know what you mean. Here I'll
Wait,
explain
wait.
it. Earlier before we recorded this episode, I saw this fan art, and it was like Zuko wearing like modern clothing, standing on some grass, and I thought, oh, this is pretty cool. And then I read the caption, and then the caption was all like, oh, what I do to be the grass that Zuko's standing on. I'm like, oh, I was just about to like this too.
Like, dude,
No,
back
just
to Assassin's Classroom. There's already enough fan art between Nagisa and Karma. I don't want to see more.
Yeah.
no, it's gonna
Ugh.
be like there's just gonna be like gay ships everywhere. It's gonna get.
There's already
it's
gay
gonna-
ships and make it
That's
worse.
why we just don't. Nobody tell anybody that Assassination Classroom exists. Don't recommend it to anybody.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
gonna do that now. I'm gonna do that. Just
Dude,
watch
there was-
like,
I
the whole anime.
recommended it to most new anime fans. They're
Dude.
like, wow, this sucks. Where's the big Milkies? Where's the big?
Wait a minute. What's Assassination Classroom?
Exactly.
Yeah, what's
Dude.
that? I've never heard of that.
I've
Dude.
never heard of that before.
Dude, there
I'm
is
not
a
heard of that.
there
I
is
heard
a
that it's really bad, and that most people who I heard that it's like got really ugly art, and like it came out in the '90s something, and you shouldn't
Oh.
watch it because the art's bad. Don't watch it, shush.
Oh god,
you know
wait,
what?
imagine when new anime fans get their hands on something like Soul Eater.
no. Don't ruin Soul Eater for me.
Oh god, thank god they haven't discovered that yet. It's on Netflix, and that's something that they dubbed too.
It'd be like the ending was so bad. It's like 3 out of 10. Oh my gosh.
Oh god.
This is a perfect example of a new anime fan. She's like 14, and she was hating on Code Geass for literally no reason. I asked her, what's so bad about it? It's trash. Why? Because it is. Give me an answer. No, I don't have to answer you.
Bruh.
Bruh.
I'm like, why? Just give me an answer. Do you think the art sounds bad at least? Give me some. The show is some. Things like that. Like, if you're gonna say something bad, at least you're like, oh, I don't like it. Why? Because of this. You can't just not like the show.
If you don't like Code Geass, that's perfectly fine. But if you say
You
it's
don't like.
poorly written, you're wrong.
Or if you
Sorry,
say-
but you're wrong.
Or
Yeah,
if
if
you
you
say,
see the
I don't
arts-
like
if you
Code
see the
Geass.
arts-
Don't just keep your mouth shut and don't even give reasoning why you
If
don't.
you
like
don't-
it, you know.
No, I hate it when somebody's like, oh, this show's so garbage. Why? Because it is. You just called something
Okay,
garbage.
yeah, that's different. Like, there's shows that are objectively good that I really don't like. But,
Yeah.
like, but
I don't
like,
care for I don't care for freaking Death Note too much, but it's good role wording.
yeah,
Let me give an example. Angel Beats is objectively a good anime, but I don't really care for it.
I agree. I don't. Angel Beats is amazing, but like, and it's a great show, but I didn't enjoy it that much.
Yeah, same. We're not saying it's bad. We're just saying we didn't really care for it.
I just hate when new anime has like,
Like,
it's so garbage. Why? Because it is. Why is it? Because it is. That's why I said so. If it's so garbage, you should give some sort of reason why it's garbage. Do you think, right?
Plus, it's like if you don't like something, that's perfectly fine. But just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's bad.
exactly. Like I don't like My Hero Academia that much, but it's not terrible.
It's not a terrible show. Like with how much we make jokes about saying how much we despise My Hero, blah blah blah. It's not a bad series. Like it's like
not
above
great,
average
not
at best.
good.
It's obviously the greatest series.
It is above average. It's just not. People say it.
It's not amazing.
It's not
as
good.
good as
It's
people
not
say
the
it
greatest
it's
thing
not.
of all time.
It's
Like-
not the greatest thing of all time. There's one page that we do talk about who thinks it's the greatest, but
For example, like I said, an underrated show would be that I would say is Yu Yu Hakusho. I love Yu Yu Hakusho way more than MHA.
one of these days MHA is gonna overtake FMAG
Oh, no, what's
on
gonna happen?
MAL.
That's
What's
worse. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is great. I don't know if it deserves number one. I don't think it deserves number one at all. But it's definitely better than My Hero Academia.
Yu Yu
No,
Ha-
but
like,
the day,
Yu
watch,
Yu
they're gonna be
Hakusho has a better
massive
green hair
force
protagonist
than
than
My Hero
Deku.
Academia.
Yu Yu
Like
Hakusho.
it's just gonna. Like,
I'd vote
what do you think?
for
about-
FMAP. I already have it
I'd-
as 8 out of 10, or maybe it's 9. I don't remember what I have it as.
Didn't it get review bombed by interspecies reviewers fans?
No,
it
it
is
never made
bomb.
it. It never made it. Interspecies reviewers never made it to the number one
Yes,
spot.
it did.
It got
Yes, it
number.
did. Yes, it did.
Really?
Yes, Nux
I
had a
saw a
screenshot
pic-
on one of his
there's a
videos.
picture.
Nux had a
Dude,
screenshot on one of his videos.
Funku is oh my god.
Nux is amazing.
I love Nux.
We're never gonna pass him up on YouTube.
No, dude, never say never. Anyways, like Nux and like that. Anyways,
Guys, one day we'll be as good as Giguk, guys.
Yeah, right. Well, Gigas will never ever watch this.
okay,
If
so
he does, I want him
Oh,
to know
hey,
that he-
hey, what Derek said, never say never.
as
Things
I
can
was
happen.
saying, Yu Yu Hakusho I prefer over My Hero.
Easily, I agree.
I
The-
prefer
From the
almost
first 2
everything.
episodes that I watched, I already liked Kuwabara more than any other side character. Like
Yusuke,
Kuwabara, like like, I instantly thought like, oh, Yusuke's in his body, and then like now he's hugging the one girl, and Kuwabara's gonna take advantage of that situation because he's like an a-hole, and then like he gets slapped, and he's like, man, I probably deserved that. I didn't even know what he did wrong. I was like, wow, he's a good person. I actually didn't expect that.
Yusuke is
gotta say-
one of my favorite protagonists of all time.
all I gotta say is, fuck Deku, Yusuke is the original green-haired boy.
Oh, easily.
Yeah, he is. Not
Dude.
even Gon is.
Yeah, he came a go for
Because-
Gon. He's the original green haired
Yeah.
boy. And I like him the best out of any of the green haired boys. Like I love Yusuke so much. The dub voice for him, dude. Oh my god.
When he was training, when he was like in that cave and he got that like energy source or whatever in his body,
His voice acting there.
and then he started screaming because it was
Dude,
It was
him
really painful.
screaming in a cave is more intense than anything in My Hero. I'm not joking. He was screaming in a cave, and I'm like, come on, Yusuke, come on. Do you remember the freaking fight where it was literally him punching the other dude
yeah.
in the Dark Tournament? Dude, the Dark Tournament is so good. Dude, the Dark Tournament's the best tournament arc. There's literally, Anthony, so there's this fight, right?
Oh what?
Fine,
He-
Anthony.
oh, there he is.
Okay, Anthony.
Yeah, okay. I accidentally turned off my computer.
Well,
Like,
there's
I bumped my phone into the power button.
a fight
It's
in
a laptop.
there's a fight in Yu Yu Hakusho where Yusuke has like a knife to one of his feet, and his opponent has a knife to his other one of his feet, and whoever steps back first loses out of the circle, and it's just a punching match.
They call it the knife edge death match or
It's
something.
just, they
like
just
that.
keep punching each other for like 10 minutes straight. They're just punching each other. It's amazing.
That sounds freaking great.
Yeah,
I just keep
probably-
watching the
that's
show.
fine. That's probably my second favorite fight in that. Maybe in the not in the series, but definitely in that arc.
My favorite fight in the arc, my two favorite fights is Yusuke versus Togoro, Kurama versus that flower dude. That was freaking amazing. Remember that fight?
Yeah.
Nagisa versus coronavirus.
No, dude, Kurama versus the flower dude, and how Kurama had the ending, dude. I'm like, what? No. Or when Yusuke and Kurabara had a fight for them because freaking BA and freaking Kurama. Dude, Kurama was getting beaten that one. They're like using his mom as captive and everything. Dude, Yu Yu Hakusho was great.
Bro, I wish Yu Yu Hakusho continued.
The Shonen Jump are a bunch of fucking kids. Anyways,
How much time are we at now?
maybe like 10 minutes.
How much time do we possibly have left? I just wanted to point that out.
Show, guys.
Madoka,
Uh,
probably.
Madoka, I say, is
Doesn't
an
get talked
underrated.
about. Like it doesn't get talked
would-
about a lot.
Yeah.
No,
I
the
mean,
people,
I think it's
but the people who
because people are deceived by the thumbnail. Oh, it's magical girl, magical girl, magical girl.
That's exactly the point of the show, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
uh,
I'll be right back real quick.
all right. I got an underrated show. This is probably one of my favorite underrated shows, but Black Lagoon is very
Black
underrated.
Lagoon is great.
Black Lagoon is amazing. I love that show so much. It's probably in my top 10, maybe.
The dub is great.
Yeah, I just love it so much because of the dub. Like the dub. Oh my god.
The dub is so.
When I'm done with you, you're gonna have to pick which asshole you want to shit from.
Oh god. Dude, freaking what's her face? I can't think of her name. Yeah,
Revy?
Revy, yeah. Revy, the amount of people she calls cocksuckers is great.
It's amazing.
Dude,
If
she
you have
says-
not, if anybody watching this hasn't seen Black Lagoon, you should definitely check that
She
out.
says fuck,
You won't
fuck
regret it.
that every other word. It's amazing. The dub is amazing. Also, people hate on Brockle. I like Brock. Brock's cool dude.
I like Rock. Rock was cool.
He was a good main character. Kind of thrown into all of it. I can relate to him. Like, yeah, that's how I'd be reacting to it. Like, what is going on?
Dude, you low key look like Rock.
Yeah, you know, without the glasses. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not underrated.
I got some good images for the. You guys want some?
Yu Yu Hakusho, not Yu Yu Hakusho. Making Two City Actors is like K. That's underrated and watch it
What?
all.
What the hell is this?
What is this?
What is this? Anthony, what are you sending?
I'm sending good images.
Can you get these up on the screen?
What is the freaking Raptalia one?
She knows the way, guys. Remember that funny meme? Remember that funny meme from a few years back when she said she knowed the way? Remember that? Woman somewhere.
What's another underrated show? I don't know.
This one's good.
Freaking yes.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of.
Gare
underrated
Zero is
shows.
pretty good. Nobody's
If
seen
we're
that.
counting shows that nobody talks about.
Gare Zero.
Surprised modern anime fans haven't watched Naruto yet. Probably too long for them.
Gare Zero is
I did not watch Naruto. Bro, you should be in prison for that, honestly.
Gare
Kind of like even I've watched
good.
Mono.
Gare Zero is the best lesbian love story in an action show you'll see.
What?
The main two characters are lesbian, and I don't care because the story's good enough. It's a good show. Gare Zero. It's freaking darkish.
I thought you said ReZero, and I was like, I don't remember the main
No,
characters being lesbian. If
Gare
I'm not mistaken,
Zero.
the guy was a dude.
Gare Zero. One of them's like 19, one of them's like 17, and it's a great love story slash action slash drama slash amazingness. Really good. Like I didn't expect it to me enjoy that much. I'm like, oh, it's about lesbians, and usually it's just when a show's about has lesbians in it, it's just pandering for fan service. Toss off citrus, and
Citrus, oh my god.
dude, that's
Okay, when that show came out though, Derek, I remember you like coming up to the bench and being like, "Guys, check out Citrus." There was a scene where she literally raped her in the bathtub, and I was like, "Okay, thanks."
Dude, it was funny, dude. Me and Eric would be talking about it in Second Fury.
I was there too.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
you were
Richard's
there.
like, what are you guys talking about? I'm like, talk about citrus, dude. Men of culture. Dude,
Citrus is.
when
I remember, you guys remember that time when we watched it in Derek's garage?
yes, dude, the dub is
I
so
wish I
stupid.
went.
We were like, "Bro, this looks like a Hunter x Hunter character," and it was a lady. She looked like a Hunter.
He did look like Hunter X Hunter. We called the student council Nazis. I remember that.
Yeah.
I mean, most student council in anime are Nazis, to be honest. Oh, you want to know an underrated show?
No,
But-
the
Underrated-
student council in Girls in Panzer is quite literally Nazis. I guess they have a Chinese.
Don't they,
They have a Chinese thing though.
Yeah,
Yeah, you need to bash me real
when they're
quick.
speaking in Russian, it reminds me of Dr. Stone. When they're all like speaking Japanese, and all of a sudden that one chick
And then
just
she
singing
starts
in
speaking,
English.
like she starts speaking. She sings in English, and you can tell it's not the same voice actor. It's
Yeah.
really weird.
It's definitely the voice actor for the English dub.
Okay, so an underrated show that's by the same people who made Clannad, Angel Beats, all that is Canon 2006. Great show.
Oh, that's the one from where the guy's like, "I'm cold." Remember
Yeah.
that screenshot?
Yes, that's from Answer. Yeah. But
Yeah, I
Canon,
know. That's what I'm saying.
Canon 06 is really. I cried like a little bitch. Fox arc, like it was bad. The Fox arc was. The Fox arc. The thing about it, it's similar to Clannad, but like I said, it's similar to first thing to Clannad, but like in a way where he goes through helping each one of the girls. But I honestly think it's done better in this.
What are we talking about?
Canon 2006. It's done by the same people who made Clannad.
You
Same
told me
studio
about
and
that.
same studio and the same people who made the same visual novels. It's a really good show. It's like a worse Clannad. It's
I've always wanted to watch Chaos Head, just because I
Don't.
want to know what it's like.
don't.
But it
What?
takes place in the same universe as Steins
But it's
Gate,
garbage.
which intrigues me because what could it possibly be about?
It's garbage.
I
There's another
figured.
there's another anime that's in the same universe too, and it's actually decent.
What is it?
It's like the one about like the people who fight with the robots, like the remote control robots. Heard of
Sounds kind of weird. Like the movie Click with Adam Sandler.
Sort of. It's
I
in the
wasn't
same
expecting you
universe.
to say sort of.
It's in the same universe as Steins Gate, and it's actually pretty good. Chaos Head / Chaos Child. Don't watch this.
Yeah, this one's from Canon, isn't it? Oh wait, no, that's Cardcaptor Soccer. Never mind.
Hey, don't discuss Soccer as the goat.
This one's from Clannad. I'm just looking
Akatsuki
at
no
screen. I'm trying
Yona.
to find the I'm cold screenshot. You know how much I want that?
Akatsuki no Yona is very underrated.
That's one of the highest rated manga of all time, though.
Manga form, anime form, nobody knows about it.
Well, I've never read it. It's like number 5.
You
on
should
my
read it
manga.
because it's amazing.
Perhaps I will.
The one thing though is I will tell the romance, like it's a very slow burn.
Because Derek's shoving more anime down people's throats.
Hey, that's fine by me. I'll watch it.
I mean, you just like things being shoved down your throat.
You know I do.
Iggy, the thing is, has any one of my recommendations been inherently bad?
No. You just poured so much.
Exactly. You might not like things as much as these other ones, but have any one of my recommendations been inherently bad? You know why? Because I've seen so much bad shit.
Well, okay. To be fair, you did recommend me Future Diary, but if I hadn't watched it, I wouldn't know how to appreciate the good ones.
Hey, to be fair, I said you're probably not gonna like the second half.
Yeah.
But I said it's one of those shows that everybody's seen, so like.
Oh, bruh, that's a rarity. I looked up funny anime screenshots, and Space Brothers came up, bro. It's not even funny, but it's Space Brothers. And
No,
that's
dude, the
a
best.
treat.
Dude,
Never see Space Brothers.
one of my favorites is from Code Geass. I will now proceed to pleasure myself with this fish.
From the old fan subs.
Yes.
Man, I wish I was around in the era of fan subs. That would've been fun.
Oh gosh, it was.
Or one of my favorites was we're stationing Kudita at the sports festival. That's Code
Yeah.
Geass in a nutshell, to be honest.
That's not even like a mistranslation. That's pretty
No,
much
it's
what
literally
he
the
said.
station Kudita at the sports festival.
It's like
Code
Colonel
Geass.
Mustang is
Okay.
created the big bad scar.
Would you get back in the closet, please?
Can you
Back
get
in the
back in
closet, please. Let's get deported.
Let's get supported.
The entire scene is nutty, bro.
Dude, even Arthur like they're showing to have a cat have the freaking Zero mask on too.
Arthur's a G. I just don't like that he likes Suzaku because I didn't like Suzaku.
You know who I really so now that I rewatched it, you know who I really liked this time through? I really liked Rollo. I finally
You
appreciate
like
it.
who?
Rollo. I didn't
Oh,
like him
Rollo?
at first, but I honestly like him as a character a lot now.
Well, I think he's a good character.
I could understand him. Like he just wanted
People
to be loved.
don't like him because of what he did, and I won't say what, because
Yeah.
spoilers.
Yeah, but like,
He
as
said
a,
the
Well, but like
N-word.
that's just. I mean, that's not his fault. He's
he
a
was
good
raised to be an
character.
assassin.
Yeah.
And he finally found love to somebody. He didn't want that to lose that. And besides, the thing that happens with that, with him, is one of the saddest parts of that entire show, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
he's all like, you loved me, didn't you? And he's all like, yeah, I thought you saw right through me, didn't you? That was a good episode. And then Lelouch's like, okay, it's your requiem time. Let's destroy everything.
You guys want to know an anime I feel like is overrated, but only until a certain part in the show?
What?
Naruto Shippuden after the war arc.
I watch like an episode and then I'm like, man. I'll watch like 4 or 5 episodes and I'll be like, I don't want to keep watching this right now, and then I won't, and then I'll like wait like 5 weeks and then I'll watch another 4 or 5 episodes. I watched
Well,
all
I
of the
mean,
first part.
Isn't like half of Naruto? Isn't half of it
Filler?
just
Yeah, but that's why you just skip the filler. That's what I've been doing. There hasn't been much yet.
I'm gonna tell
At
you
least
right
it's not as
now.
bad as One Piece.
I'm gonna tell you right now. The Naruto Shippuden gets really bad after Pain. I say after Pain, this show just like down.
Yeah.
I don't care as long as I
Fine
get to
for it.
watch Rock Lee kick people's butts. I'm fine with that.
Also, yeah,
Rogly.
Shikamaru is one of the best things in the entire show.
Shikamaru's
gonna
a
say-
G. I like all of those Genin, except for maybe Ino. I kind of hate her, but I think that's the point.
Yeah,
of
but
course,
like
it's
honestly,
anime.
Shikamaru has one of the best scenes in the entire show.
And
Shikamaru is also
you're talking about.
unbelievably attractive. No, I'm kidding.
Mo- mo-
Are you talking about the best scene in the entire show when he wakes up and he's like, man, I don't like waking up in the morning.
No, we're talking about that scene when he was drooling over Sasuke in part 1.
Yeah, remember that.
I think honestly,
What
like
if
one of my favorite scenes in the
what
entire
if
show
One
is
Piece
literally
ends
is when he was
before
fighting
Boruto
Hedon.
does?
When he's fighting Hedon, he's all like, "Don't pray to your god. You should be praising me. I'm the one passing judgment right now." I'm like, "Oh, okay, Shikamaru." By the way, we're
He's just cool.
There's
And
so
his
many
theme,
characters.
I've seen his theme in the first part of Naruto being described as exciting elevator music, which I didn't think was possible. Like, I thought
Yeah, that's
that's
yeah,
what it
that's
is.
accurate.
I love Shikamaru. He's got the big brain.
my favorite
Point
character
is,
is
there's
Kakashi.
so
though.
many
Kakashi's like-
Naruto characters that could have been so much better than what they were.
I still like Naruto.
Bro, I wish Haku didn't die, and then he came back and he was OP or something. I don't know. He had the 8 tails instead of what? Oh no, never mind. Killer Bee's cool. I haven't even got to that part. I know more about that show than I should.
And then Malik, no spoilers is all I gotta say.
Yeah, I know.
I've just over my time as a human being, I've had a lot of spoilers of that show just from like being existing.
Kakashi's still my favorite though, dude.
What you said? Kakashi was your favorite?
Yeah, easily. Since I was a kid.
Itachi's my favorite.
Freaking Anthony hasn't
it's all
gone to
about-
Itachi from Sasuke yet, because he's.
I haven't even seen Sasuke again.
Oh,
I saw him in the first episode, and then like he hasn't shown up since. And
He's busy being.
they're capping the guy at
edgy.
the bridge right now. They're at the bridge and they're gonna cap the fool.
Oh,
Cap is
you're
a
close to
capture.
that then.
anyways, we were like 5 minutes overtime. Interesting.
Oh, well then we should probably wrap up.
We probably should.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried telling you guys like 20 minutes ago.
It was like 5 minutes,
Well,
Richard. I've been
my
timing
balls
it.
hurt, so
Oh,
I'll
gosh.
fix that for you, Anthony.
Okay.
yeah, please hold them. All right, who's gonna do the outro?
This has been the Weebs in the podcast, guys. Thank you all for watching. We love it every time we at least know that some of you, the 5 people that are watching, have actually watched. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, comment, tell us what you want to hear next time. Give us feedback. Do share it with other people though, because it means a lot to us. Okay.
Yeah,
goal is
share
to
it,
get
please.
Wait, I've got a closing remark. If you want us to keep uploading epic Family Guy video game Let's Plays, smash that like button, hit subscribe, put the bell
Yes.
notification. And if
Also
you think
subscribe
we
to
should
my second channel. I'll link that in the description.
subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's called V
Family Guy Funnies.
No,
Mine is called
Family Guy
Fairy
Funny
Tale is
Moments.
Best. Mine is at Fairy Tale is Best.
Fairy Tale.
My-
What? Fairy
My
Tale's
YouTube
bad.
channel, it's an upstart channel. I don't think anybody's heard of it. It's called the Brothers. I
My
do
God.
reaction
Oh,
videos.
No, I do. No,
I'm
no,
ending
my
it here.
channel-
No, I'm not using